Welcome back to the Gabi Show. So like I've been telling you before, the lovely host of the morning show to Desayuno Alegre, Jessica Fox, is here with us. Welcome to Charlotte. Thank you for being here.
Good to see you again.
Well, how are you? Tell me, what are you going to do tonight?
I'm doing really good. We're going to do a really crazy night. I'm here to support the community, the gay community, and it's always really exciting because they're a lot of fun. So let's see what happens. I hope you joined us, right?
We are, of course.
There we go.
Okay, so to start the interview, let's talk about your career as a TV host. Okay. How did it start and how did you get to the success that you have right now?
Oh, well, thank you, Gabi. It was actually, I think, a little bit of by mistake. I had a really good friend. She was Mexican, and she moved to LA. And then one day she tells me, oh my God, Jessica, you know your personality, the way you are, you'll be so good on television. And I said, I really? You think so? So I went to LA where she lived, and she lived in this tiny little apartment. In Spanish, they call it un efficiency, you know, just like a tiny studio. And I said, oh no, if this is Hollywood, I don't want to be here, you know? And then from there, it was like my career took off. One thing after another. I did a TV show that was like a candid camera. I did that for like a couple years, and it was nationwide.
Wow.
But I didn't even know people watched the show. I didn't know I was famous. I didn't know people knew who I was. You know, I was really dumb. So then the show was over, and then I did a casting for Telemundo, and I was hired in 1993. Wow. And that's my story. I went from Telemundo to Univision, to different stations. But for the past 10 years, I've been with Univision, and the show airs in Univision. So
and it's great. You're really good, and you do have the personality.
Thank you so much.
Now, talking about the show, what is the craziest thing you have done while working?
The craziest thing, we do everything. We do characters, we do a lot of dancing, we do a lot of exercise. But I think every show is different. All depends who you're interviewing, and anything can happen. But I remember one time we were interviewing Vicente Fernandez's son, and he was kidnapped. And then my partner Carlitos asked him, "Hey, are you married?" And he goes, "Yeah." And Carlitos says, "Oh my God, I didn't know because I didn't see a ring in your finger." He said, "No, they cut my finger off." And I was like, "Oh my God, Carlitos, I'm so embarrassed. How could you ask that?" I mean, he wasn't thinking. So, you know, anything can happen.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Or you ask a question, you don't know how they're going to respond.
Of course.
Or sometimes you're trying to be flirty, and the next thing you know is that the artist is on top of you, kissing you, and then you don't know how to act. You don't want him to be embarrassed, you know. But my show is a lot of fun.
And
you know,
you're talking about kissing. I gotta ask this question. You've met a lot of artists, singers, actors. Who's the one artist that you met and you had a crush on them, or somebody you haven't met yet that?
Well, I had a crush on him, and I've always liked him, and we were friends, but I haven't seen him in a long, long time. It's been like 20 years since I've seen him. I knew him when he was very young, and I used to go even in his plane and everything, and that's Luis Miguel. And I would love to interview him. I never had the opportunity. We were friends, and like I said, then I never saw him again. So if I had the opportunity, there would be two people that I would love to interview.
Is he nice?
I mean, totally nice. He's a gentleman. He's really, really nice. But Gabi, you gotta remember, I met him when he was really young. Now he's all mature. You know, he takes the girls to have ice cream in Europe. You know, I didn't get that fortunate. But it has to be Luis Miguel, and if I had the opportunity to interview anybody, it would be Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
I would love to do Lady Gaga. I mean, interview Lady Gaga.
Okay, now keep going with the show. What's next for you? Are you into acting, singing? You're gonna keep working with Desayuno?
I hope I'm gonna keep working with Desayuno. It was a project that was supposed to last 6 months, and in August it was gonna be 10 years with the show.
Wow! Congratulations.
Thank you. And then 4 months ago, I went back to radio. I do the morning show for a Clear Channel station, 103.5 Super X. It's a Spanish station, so I'm really happy about that. And I'm trying to do a little bit of singing.
Really?
Yes. We tried it before, so.
What genre?
I like a little bit of cumbia.
Okay.
Something Mexican, but mixed with cumbia.
Colombian cumbia.
Yeah, Colombian cumbia. So we're gonna try that. I was supposed to be in the studio last month, but I didn't have the time. So hopefully before September, I get to go back in the studio, and I wrote the 2 songs, and let's see how it goes.
Okay, so we're waiting for that CD of Jessica Fox as a singer.
There you go. Wow.
Well, thank you so much for being with us. I wish you the best in your career and your life. Say hi to Carlos, please.
I will.
Carlitos.
I will.
And thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Jessica.
You're doing great. It's always a pleasure seeing you.
Thank you so much. Okay, guys, there you have it. Now stay tuned because we're coming back with some local artists that did some pieces of art. Check it out.